Hello, we're Molly Mish. After 10 years exploring all there is to see in US, Canada, and Mexico, we built a camper out of a 4-wheel drive Mercedes Sprinter van and headed across the pond to continue our journeys in Europe. After enduring year-long self-imposed isolation in Croatia during the height of the pandemic, we are ready to resume our European adventures. This summer, we're headed to the Irish and British Isles, starting with the Republic of Ireland. Join us as we explore and discover the magic of the Emerald Isle. So we decided to stay one more night at this spot. There's water here, there's a dump here. We want to do a couple things like finish our laundry and catch up on some videos and photos that we need to edit. So this seemed like the right place to do it if we have a couple of days to just kind of slow down. We've only stayed 2 nights at one other spot so far, so we're trying to stay longer at every place, but depending on the situation, depending on where we are, depending on the rules, we may or may not be able to stay longer than a couple days. For example, here, the rule is 48 hours. So we can only be here for 48 hours, but that's probably just about right. I don't think we want to stay longer than that anyways. And from here, we're gonna be heading west and we'll get on the Wild Atlantic Way. Pretty much just west of here is where it starts. So we'll start seeing some more wilderness, some more wild camping places. Oh, there's a dog. 2 dogs. Careful. 2 dogs. 2 dogs.
Look at her tail. Got
puppy tail. Yeah, the last spot we were at was pretty cool. It was windy though. The weather's not great, but I think that's just going to be the norm, more or less around here. You know, this is just a nice little place to slow down for a little bit. Not ideal for the cats. They can't really go out and run around loose because there's too many cars, people walking their dogs. If we tie them to their long leads in their harness, they just, Twin anyways. Twin just sits at the door, looks outside. Come on, Twin. You know this is not the place to go out. They can sit at the windshield and they can look out over at the sea and see the boats go by and the people walk by. And then at nighttime when it's dark and there are less people around, we can walk them around, which is what we did last night. And the kids will go to the playground, which we also did last night. It was really dark. I shot some video. I don't know how much of it came through, but they had the playground to themselves basically, except for the 3 older teenagers that were just loitering, playing music. This afternoon there were just too many people here, so the cats didn't really want to go outside. They didn't feel safe. And also there's a really cool playground over here that the kids really wanted to play at. It was full of kids too. So we told them when it got dark, when the kids went home, they can go play. So that's what we're doing today. This is a really nice playground, by the way. It's right by the sea. But everything's like stainless, no rust. Feels brand new. This is a zip line, but I don't think anybody can see what it is because it's so dark. Okay, go.
This looks a little dangerous.
Yeah, it looks a little dangerous. Are you scared for them?
But that's just the point of playgrounds. And that's what I'm
to be
holding back.
dangerous? I don't think the point of playgrounds is to be dangerous.
to be in danger.
Oh my god. It is really late. It's probably close to 11 o'clock. But there's only like 3 other older teenagers here at this park. And they're just here listening to music. And our kids basically have the the zip line all to themselves. And the swings and the slides, whatever they want. I think this is one of those things that they'll remember when they grow up to be adults. That one night when we stayed up late so we can go to the playground by ourselves. It's Monday. That means this parking lot's really opened up. Lots of spaces now, especially when we leave in a few minutes. Drive left, look right. Drive left, look right. Drive left, look right. Oh yeah, look at this playground. It's busy now.
Yeah.
Even on a Monday. Is today Monday?
Today's Sunday.
Today's Sunday. I thought yesterday was Sunday.
We're here on Friday and Saturday night. That's why I was so busy.
Yeah, but even yesterday started to clear up a little. Okay, today's Sunday. Hopefully enough stores are... We're always traveling on a Sunday for some reason. Stores are closed, and at least the places that we're going, though, should be a little less crowded on a Sunday. Today we're going... Officially, I think we're officially going to get on the Wild Atlantic Way, which is just about 20 minutes from here is where it starts officially. But I don't think there's like an official path. Maybe there is. But just following the road, driving along the way, isn't necessarily how we're going to see it. We're just going to, you know, go to the more scenic places. That was a nice couple nights. Not an ideal place for the cats by any means, because it was very busy. It was right along the waterfront where a lot of locals are walking around. Yeah, but that's he's on the other side.
Okay. I'm tired of being confused.
Yeah. But there's a lot of people walking around back and forth. Lots of people stopping and looking. Nowadays, people aren't stopping and looking at the van. They're not stopping and looking at the license plate per se. They're stopping and looking when one or both of the cats are at the window. They're taking a picture of the crazy American camper van that have cats. That's who we've become.
Adopt, don't shop.
Adopt, don't shop. So today, yeah, we're gonna head out. First thing first, though, we're gonna get diesel, and then we're going to get some food. We are finally starting to see the bottom of our fridge.
I'm gonna clean it.
A little bit, just yeah, that's okay. We're seeing some glimpses of the bottom of our fridge, which has been difficult to do, you know, because you have your sort of go-to recipes, and then they usually require just certain items, and then there's other items that just end up living in your fridge for weeks and weeks and weeks. So we intentionally didn't do a lot of shopping before we came here so that we can try to eat up as much as we can, and we did an okay job for a couple of days worth of eating. But yeah, today we got to go shop again. All right, we're now driving through the city of Cork. Not that we wanted to drive through here, but we're trying to find a store, and then the stores that we want to go to are sort of just near the city. So we're just driving through here anyways, and also I made the wrong turn. So I ended up driving right past City Hall. Probably not the ideal place to take a big van through, but you know what? We won't be able to see Cork otherwise. This is the city of Cork, one of the bigger cities in Ireland.
The second biggest.
Is it? Biggest city in the south for sure. And it's I think it's a big port town. A lot of the goods and commerce comes through Cork, at least the ones that are going to the southern part of Ireland. Where we were a few days ago in Dunleary, that's another big harbor for the northern part. It's definitely stuff that goes through Dublin goes through Dunleary Harbor. It's supposed to be ham and cheese, but there's nothing in here that's distinguishable in any way, shape, or form.
No? Does it taste like ham and cheese?
What does it taste like to you? It's kind of weird.
Maybe they just don't want to get more labels, so there's just one thing that's named ham and cheese, and they named everything else ham and cheese.
I think you're right, because the potatoes were also called ham and cheese.
It is
jalapeno for ham and cheese.
Yeah. So this could be not ham and cheese at all. Anyways, very unhealthy lunch, but we're doing it.
Yeah,
Ice cream.
unhealthy or healthy?
What do you think? You wish it was healthy.
What? It's not healthy?
Should we walk all the way down that way and then come back? And then maybe we can walk to the other beach too. Garrylucas Beach. 17.7 Celsius. That seems really warm. So it took us about an hour driving on probably some of the narrowest roads. And then from time to time there were these big farm tractors coming around the corner. And I swear 2 of them were driven by teenagers. I guess that's just what happens when you have a family farm and things need to get done. You get your kids to do it. Some of the misses were pretty narrow. I think that's just the start of what we got to look forward to on the Wild Atlantic Way. I had a feeling it was going to be crowded, and it is. It is crowded. Not necessarily on the beach right now, but just all the parking. A lot of people walking on the sidewalk, and very few people in the water. There's one lady there, and there's like 3 people there. That's about it. There's another beach just over there, a little smaller one, and we checked that out too. That was pretty crowded, but most people are just day trippers, so they're gonna leave probably the next couple hours, and then we'll be able to have a lot more choices on you know, where we want to park for the night. It's not a good spot for the cats to be loose, so they're not too thrilled about it. When we first pulled up, they were looking across the field. Across the road, there's a big field, and it looked really nice for the cats, but there's just no way we're gonna let them out. I would not go in this. Would you go in this, Luca?
If I got frozen so I couldn't feel it in half a minute.
Okay, you have to get used to it first.
Yeah.
There's like coffee carts, food trucks. In Ireland, what we've seen so far is that they make a ton of food trucks out of old horse trailers and coffee trailers specifically. There's lots of old horse trailers converted to coffee serving portable coffee trucks. It's pretty cool. Good idea. You know, because they're smaller and narrower than your typical trailer. And when you're just making coffee, you don't need a ton of space. And you can kind of pull that thing with a smaller car and get it down smaller roads to beaches like this, which is actually very popular.
Next time we go to the cat salon, get wetsuits.
Oh, you want wetsuits too?
Yeah, really cold stuff.
Okay. We have wetsuit for Ava and Mila. I bet that'll fit you. We already have them. You should try them on.
Smelly fish. Whoa, it's
Oh, it's very jelly.
really hard. But I'm
Yeah.
gonna try to bowl under it. Look. Don't leave it alone. Look up.
It's dead. Let's keep walking. I want to see what kind of beach facilities they have around here. Here it is, under a 2.1 meter bar, so we can't drive in here, but public toilets. Cool. And there's a spigot over there. Wonder if that has fresh drinking water. Yeah, look at that. No, it's super cold.
My favorite.
Okay, don't waste it.
It's not cold.
It's not cold. It's cold to me. We were camping back here. Chipping and putting area. Adult €5, kids €3. It's not bad. Well, this is a very sad looking tennis courts. There's no, oh, there's a couple people playing. Do you need your own golf clubs, or they give you supply you with some?
Pretty cheap.
You need to supply your own. How's the bathrooms?
I didn't look at them. I was
Oh.
just walking around looking here.
We'll go look.
I thought I could play, or put the cats in here, close the door.
Yeah.
They're running around for a little bit.
We're gonna climb up the
They'll get out. Waffles. Cash only.
Jellyfish.
Whoa.
Card. Which one do you
So
think
different
is,
kinds of jellyfish. Looks like that guy. Common jellyfish.
Yeah.
This one's called the Shed. And they do fries, curry, chips, which means fries, burgers, smash burgers. Here's one of those coffee trucks made out of horse trailers. There's a huge generator in that box. This one right here makes fish and chips and hamburgers too. €3 iced coffee. There were 2 buses here earlier. These 70s bay window Westy buses. This one's a right-hand drive, like they are here in Ireland. Cool, huh? Really nice inside. Wow, this goes out pretty far. Oh, this is the world famous Irish sea dog. Oh, look at this little crab. There's somebody there actually swimming, moving their arm around in the water. The sun's peeking out though, that helps. Look at all the swallows' nests, holes that they dug into the dirt. All across here, these are all the holes that they live in. You can see them fly in and out. Look how cool these rocks are. It's almost like they used to be upright and then they fell over into the sea or the ocean. Now they're just at an angle. Something happened to these rocks to form a huge gap. Here's an old Argosy converted to a pizza truck. Toto's Pizza. You don't see this every day. Gotta do some work to make that thing legal here. Oh, slush puppies. Looks like a carnival. So on this side, there's a place to empty our toilet too. And then there's a place to fill water. Right there on the wall. Here's the other beach. Has a bit more of a breakwater situation here. But there's also little mini ankle slapper waves.
Waves slap your ankle?
Little tiny ones. Like this. Head squisher.